Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Wednesday, May 20th. Hope you had a nice day of trading today. So the market finally snapped a 3-session losing streak today, and it didn't do it quietly. The Dow surged over 645 points, up more than 1.3%. The S&P jumped over 1%. The Nasdaq led, climbing 1.54%. But here's the thing. The real story wasn't on the screen. It was underneath it. Oil. Crude just broke below $100 a barrel. West Texas Intermediate settled down nearly 5.7%, closing at $98.26. Brent fell over 5.6% to $105. Now, why does that matter? Because this market has been getting absolutely punished by a 1-2 punch. Surging energy prices feeding inflation fears, and Treasury yields climbing to levels we haven't seen in years. The 10-year yield hit a 52-week high just yesterday. The 20 and 30-year hit highs we haven't seen in nearly 2 decades. That combination was the wall equities kept running into all week. Today, Trump postponed planned military action against Iran. This is not surprising to me whatsoever. As I've said on this channel a number of times, I don't think Trump wants to end the war in Iran for a number of reasons. So this is not surprising. I believe he's just going to keep on kicking the can down the road as long as possible until he can't do it anymore for whatever reason. But that made oil crumble. The single headline that we're going to postpone military action unwound a major piece of the fear trade that had been ramping up. And lower oil means lower input costs, less inflation pressure, less reason for yields to climb. The market didn't rally on good news today. It rallied on less bad news. That's how bottoms look in the middle of a macro fear cycle. Now, let's talk about earnings, because today gave us a really good lesson in that. Target posted a massive beat. EPS of $1.71 against estimates of $1.46. Comps were up 5.6%, their first positive comparable sales number in 5 quarters, and the stock fell over 6%. TJX also beat with an EPS of $1.19 versus a $1.02 estimate, and that stock jumped over 5%. The same earnings season, the same day, yet completely opposite outcomes. As I've said many times on these daily breakdown videos, guidance overrides the beat every single time. Target had run up 30 to 33% year to date into that print. That move was already priced into the recovery. When management got on the call and said, "We're being cautious about the near-term environment," and flagged declining consumer sentiment, the momentum crowd hit the exits. The beat was already in the stock, but what wasn't in the stock? The cautious tone on the call. TJX, by contrast, walked in with lower expectations, cleaner positioning, and raised full-year guidance with zero hedging language. So you get 2 beats, but 2 very different results. So that's why you never trade just the numbers. So tonight, obviously the biggest catalyst of the week, NVIDIA reporting Q1 earnings after the close. As of right now, as I'm recording this, they've just reported and they had a beat, but it's still way too early to see what that's going to mean because the numbers literally just came out right before I started recording this. So we don't know, what that's going to mean for the stock overnight and tomorrow morning. So options traders were pricing in a $355 billion swing in market cap. That's not a typo, 355 billion with a B. NVIDIA has beaten earnings for 17 straight quarters, and now this new beat that just happened. But the stock has fallen after the last 3 of those beats. So a beat has already been priced in, but let's see how this latest beat affects what happens tomorrow morning when we open up. So That's all I got for today. Again, hope you had a good day of trading. I had a really nice day. Had a strong day on the triple Q. I had a bit of a losing trade on Google, but my loss on Google was less than $100, and yet my trade on the triple Q was over $1,000. So I think I had like 45% P&L or something like that. I'll find the screenshot and put it up. But this just proves that you can have singular losing trades and still have really nice big green days all at the same time. So one trade does not make your entire day, and one day does not make your entire week, and 1 week does not make your entire month. So that's it for today. See you again soon. Take care, everybody.